I've just had a brainstorming moment. Genuinely, I might be able to solve my gearing problem. If I lower the gear ratio, because you can see I have 6 gears here, but it only gets to 4th. If I bring the gears back, that's the wrong direction. If I bring the gears back a metric butt ton, to where they gear up at different RPMs. And I make 4th gear the transition gear. Well, I need to bring 3rd in more, so it's not as harsh. Do the same thing with 5th. Okay, that might be a better gearing solution. Let's take it over to Highway 1 again and see if I have figured out my solution or not. I just hope I can get into 5th gear. At least 5th gear. Come on, shift up, please. Oh, now the motor sounds like it wants to kill itself. It hates 5th gear. It does not like it. It does not like 5th gear at all. Did you hear how bad it was? Dude, that was awful. Like, genuinely, why does it sound like he just wants to tear himself apart when it's in 5th? Like, it goes to being really happy in 4th gear, and then it shifts up. It shifts up, and the RPMs just shoot down, and it loses like 5 miles an hour in speed. Genuinely sounds like it wants to like tear itself apart. Oh god, I'm really late on that breaking point. I don't understand how those guys do it in the onboard camera, like your POV cam. Like even with that pole being invisible, I can barely see anything. It's just really happy in 4th. I think I might bring back the old gearing. I don't know, because it shifts up into 5th right here. So listen to it. The RPMs come down. I shifted down into 4th. Why is there a breaking point barrier in the middle of the track? Genuinely speaking, I'm gonna have to bring back the old gearing. It's like, this transmission just does not. It does not like 5th gear at all. If it doesn't like 5th gear, I wonder what 6th gear will do to it. I could take it to that really long course. See how it behaves on a 18-mile stretch of straight roads. It's not even a road, it's literally a runway. It took me an hour to do 10 laps on that with a Dodge Hellcat that can do 230 miles an hour. And that says how long it is. Fuck. Fuck! I was so late on that breaking point. We're still gonna get a good lap time here. Okay, let's look at the data log and see how bad. Let's first admire my shitty driving. Okay, we shift into fifth right here. Just hear the engine dying. It literally sounds like it wants to tear itself apart. Like, that's awful. Oh, what the hell was that noise? What was that? I think I'm late on this braking. Yeah. I'm good at driving. It's just the car, the transmission. I guess is literally like the RB22 and 26. You can just fuck it. Like what? Like literally, what was Ford? What was Ford thinking, bro? What was Ford thinking? We'll see that data graph. Yeah, barely into fifth. I think fourth is still way too spread out. Doesn't get any. Okay, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Fourth needs to be a whole hell of a lot shorter. Even though that it's really happy gear that it really likes to play around in. That might honestly be the best solution that I can think of right now. As of right now. If it can get into fifth and it can be happy in fifth, then that's a good solution. But oh, come on, be happy. Please be happy. It's not as happy as it was whenever it was in fourth right there. But it actually gaining speed in fifth gear, it's a solution, but it's not a good one. God damn it, if I wasn't so much of a shitty driver. You would expect this thing to have DRS, but instead of going with the 22 version, the Super Formula 22 that probably has DRS, I went with the 19 because the 19 has way more horsepower. Well, I say that, and it has like 22 more horsepower than the 19 version does. See if it shifts up in the fifth right here. I'll be damned. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. You can tell it wants to shift up into sixth gear.
but it don't got enough track for that. Oh my god, that was actually generational. I'm gonna call it after this lap just so I can see the data graph on how it likes fifth gear. Oh, we were actually sort of good on that breaking point, and I say not really. I take that back. That was still pretty ass. Oh, that was almost really shitty. Is there brake managing? There is brake managing. I don't want to change that because I'm going to end up spinning my ass out. I remember this one time I was on Nürburgring, and I put all of my braking on the rear, and I slammed on my brakes at the that last final stretch. I slammed on my brakes to slow down right at the end of it, and the car just spun at 200 miles an hour, and I flew through the air, and it was not good. It was not good at all. Okay, let's see that data graph. A little bit of onboard camera before, you know it. I wish I could drive from this camera point of view. I bought a Daniel Ricciardo right there. Man, that guy was the king of late braking, that's for sure. Alright. Let's see it. Okay. It doesn't get to a high enough RPM because like it'd be right about right here before it would drop back down and go into sixth. Okay, I need to change fourth back a little bit more, and then I think it'll be happy. No, we don't need to do that. We need to change fourth. No, wrong direction. Even though the Formula cars are built around super fast acceleration, I want a good top end, if like anything. Let's see if that little change that I did can make the car like fifth gear a whole lot more than it does right now. Okay, really early in the fifth, we gained speed on fifth. Gaining a little bit. Wish I could build a pits missile like Mercedes. You know what? Bring back Rocky. Bring back an RB19, please. Please, Red Bull, listen to me. Bring back Horner and bring back the RB19. Just pluck that Honda right out of it and put it into the RB19. I beg it. I beg it to you. I beg it. Does it like fifth gear? He and fifth gear are having a battle right now. It's like Alonso and Schumacher. Okay, let's do another graph. Another lap for the graph. Yeah. I think that GP's in Canada, where it has that really long stretch, and then it goes into that really tight alleyway where the famous Leclerc "I am stupid" incident happened. That's what that corner reminds me of, even though that it's not as tight or as sharp. Because you go from like being slammed in fifth gear to down into first, and you're like digging in the trenches to get speed in that area. A really good acceleration. Just not sure what I'm doing with the gearing is correct. I mean, it's behaving. It's behaving a whole lot better. But I think it liked fourth gear a whole lot more whenever it was at 170 in fourth. Let's do another one just to make sure the graph is good. Yeah, because right here at 170, I felt like it sounded better, it was performing better in fourth. That was a good run. Oh yeah, it was a good run. It gave me a purple sector time. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, that was a good lap. That was a really good lap. Let's see here. First lap is always good. But let's take it Blackbird. Damn, that's generational. This section up here is my favorite section of the whole track, where you got the switchbacks. You got to be really good on your braking, or you're just going to go off into the sand. You can go off really easy right here if you're not good on that braking point. It's really like these switchbacks, like right here. It's awesome.
This area where you're just extremely flat out. When in doubt, flat out. This was a generational lap and a half. Jeez, that was generational. It likes fifth. I think that's the best that we're gonna get for right now. Well, see ya.